This is what I saw when I woke up. I was like, the first thing I saw when I woke up and was on Instagram.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us here on CBS News 24/7. I'm Lindsay Reiser, and
Max is removing cartoons left and right. Billy and Mandy got removed today. Ed and Eddie also got removed today, which BTW is some of the very last of Cartoon Network shows that were still on Max.
When's the last time you watched that shit though? Like, be honest. When's the last time you went on Max and watched it?
we are following breaking news out of
There's probably a reason why they removed it.
New Orleans. At least 10 people are dead and dozens more.
Chat, that's why it's like you never know what you have until it's gone. That shit probably been up there for the longest, and you probably watched like one episode and was watching and doing everything else, and now that it's removed, you're like, hey, what the? I was gonna get around to it. Bro, you shoulda, it's too late. It's gone now. It'd be like that, man.
Injured after city officials say a man intentionally drove a pickup truck into a crowd of people. This happened on the world-famous Bourbon Street overnight as people were celebrating the new year.
This is why I would never do any crowded type of an event. One, because like people be doing the most a lot of the times, and I wouldn't be able to enjoy it just regularly. But on the second hand, just how weird people are, bro.
Can get it any day of the week.
What? Are you even listening to what she's reporting, dude? Are you even listening to what she's reporting?
In the morning local time, officials say the man drove around barricades and hurtled down the street in very intentional behavior before opening fire on police officers. 2 officers were hit by gunfire. They are in stable condition in the hospital. CBS News has learned the suspect is dead, shot and killed by police. Now, officials say a long gun was recovered from the scene, and according to an investigative reporter with our affiliate WWL, it had a silencer, or more specifically, a suppressive device attached to it.
Oh, he thought he was going to go crazy.
Potential explosive devices were also recovered near the scene and are being analyzed. The FBI is investigating this as a terrorist attack, and 2 sources familiar with the investigation tell CBS News the deceased suspect was wearing body armor. The truck that plowed through that crowd appeared to be flying a large black flag from the rear bumper, according to CBS News reviews of images, and law enforcement sources tell CBS News that investigators are looking into whether the flag is an ISIS flag or possibly tied to another foreign terror organization. Anna Schechter joins us now in Studio 57. She's a senior coordinating producer for our CBS News Crime and Public Safety Unit. What is the latest you're learning about the suspect?
The latest, we can report the name of the suspect that investigators have homed in on. His name is Shamsud Din Jabbar.
Yeah, GG's. GG's, buddy. G fucking G's. Holy shit.
42 years old, a U.S. citizen, resident of Texas. There are
the fuck?
A previous criminal record, including theft and driving with a suspended license. So we're starting to piece together the profile of the man who carried out this attack at this time. So chilling. It does appear that this person took some time to prepare for this, prepared the vehicle. It looks like there was a flag. Investigators are saying they're investigating whether it's an ISIS flag or possibly another terror group, foreign terror group's flag.
Did this vehicle belong to the suspect?
It seems the vehicle was obtained through like a ride share app program in Texas. So it was like a rented vehicle. So that's what we know at this time, not necessarily belonging to Din Jabbar.
Oh my God, they got that shit on video. I didn't see the video.
But that the vehicle was rented in Texas and then driven to New Orleans to carry out this attack. He was wearing tactical gear. We have a photo of him after he was killed by police, gunfire, and he's wearing like camouflage pants, tactical gear. According to law enforcement sources, the long gun that he had a device that acts as a silencer. So all
what the fuck?
Gear. According to law enforcement sources, the long gun that he had.
What is that?
A device.
I think that's a drink, right? Like that's got to be like from a fucking smoothie or something.
that acts as a silencer. So all of this points to
I would assume they would blur that out.
And a will to carry out an attack that would inflict as much carnage as possible.
And this suspect did open fire when that truck stopped, right? What can you tell us about that?
That's right. So as the truck was ramming through people, the suspect opened fire. Police then engaged in gunfire. He shot 2 police officers. 2 are in the hospital recovering. Hopefully we'll make a full recovery. And then he was shot and killed by law enforcement.
I don't know if it's clear or not, but was the suspect shooting while the vehicle was still in motion?
Our sourcing indicates that it possibly was, that they're looking at that, whether while he was plowing through is the term that they used, plowing through this crowd of people. There were dozens of people there out and about. It was New Year's Eve or just after New Year's and the early hours of the morning. That's why there are dozens of people injured. So this individual chose this specific place and time in part because there would be a crowd of people reveling over New Year's Eve.
What do we know about the barricades? You had spoken with a local official about a project that was being undertaken ahead of the Super Bowl in February.
That's right. They were right in the middle of a transition period to better protect, ironically, pedestrians on Bourbon Street. They were switching over to stainless steel, what they call as bollards, kind of barricades that allow for people to walk through them, but they could also be removed when the street is opened for traffic. So overnight, and we're still trying to pin down the details exactly what was going on there. But what officials say is that he was able to drive around the temporary barricades that were put in place because the old ones were removed. This was a project that began in November and was supposed to be completed in February, just in time for the Super Bowl when they were expecting more crowds there. So that is certainly an area of investigation. And did the suspect exploit this potential weakness in the system, and might more lives have been saved had there been larger and more stable structures in place?
It's so sad because after the vehicle plowed through the Christmas market in Magdeburg, Germany on December 20th, we were talking about how, they had barricades, but these events, they're not foolproof, that somebody with a will can find a way to get in and inflict the most damage as possible. What are the next steps in this investigation? What questions are you asking?
Well, we've jumped over a big hurdle in identifying the suspect. Of course, motive is key right now. Investigators are piecing together a timeline exactly when the suspect obtained the vehicle and his driving route. How did he drive through? They're looking at his prior criminal record. And of course, did he act alone or not? Was he aided by anything? Our sources have told us they're looking at whether the owner of the vehicle knew of his plans. That's unclear at this time. But of course, they're asking those questions. They're asking about his online activity and any communication with foreign terror organizations. Was he inspired by or was he connected to them in any way? Of course, lone wolves here in the United States can be inspired by these bigger ideas. And in the past, this has happened, Al-Qaeda and ISIS, with or without communication from a known member of that group. So they can just be inspired by the idea. So investigators are looking at that. They're looking at his online footprint. They're looking at threats. They're looking at writings, messages of intent, and were there red flags along the way?
Corny and cringe. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, man. The start of the new year, you choose to die. Like, you choose to put yourself in a situation where you know you're gonna die, and you like, what do you think, you're gonna be a fucking hero? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. That shit's cringe.
These
though.
MF need help. It's less than a fucking day, and niggas are already doing this whole fuck you essay, and this world is so fucked.
It's just so corny, bro. It's just corny, bro. On a lighter note, a teen accused of poisoning rival's goat to win a competition. We get those W's either way.
Did this fresh-faced cheerleader kill her classmate's pet goat so she could win a competition? 17-year-old Aubrey Van Landingham is accused of deliberately poisoning the 6-month-old goat named Willie to eliminate a competitor in a future Farmers of America competition.
Is it ever that serious? Texas, of course. Is it ever that serious? What do you even get for winning this competition? And I know this got to be an old picture because ain't no way you killed another goat to get 6th place. I know that didn't happen.
Aubrey is a high school cheerleader in Cedar Park, Texas.
I'm Aubrey, and I brought gummy bears.
She posted this video on TikTok 6 months ago. A lot of her spare time is spent raising pet goats. This video shows her competing with a goat named Lacey. Now, Aubrey is...
Wait, what?
Goats. This video shows her competing with a goat named Lacey. Now, Aubrey is charged with cruelty to livestock animals in connection with the death of Willie the goat. Police say they have surveillance video showing the teen entering the goat's pen and force-feeding it with a large syringe. Oh! The goat died 21 hours later following a seizure. An autopsy report showed the cause of death to be poisoning from a commonly used farm pesticide.
Oh my God, they got her in 4K.
The arrest affidavit says Aubrey used her cell phone to search Google for how much bleach can kill an animal.
What the fuck, bruh?
Poisoning pets, what you should know, and how to clear search history.
Are y'all like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to help people get away with shit, but like, how fucking stupid do you have to be to search all the illegal things that you're about to do and then end it off with how to clear search history? Do y'all not know by now that anything you already type, if the FBI wants to find it, if the police wants to find it, it's already done? You put that, it's already in the database under your information. It's too late. Anything you type, even if you delete it, it's already been logged. Oh my God, I don't get how stupid some people can be. You fucking killed a goat so you can win a competition and you probably get no cash prize.
Linda Martin, who runs a goat sanctuary in California, is shocked by the allegations.
This just pissed me off.
It's just about winning a competition. That's really sad. That's crazy.
The mother of Aubrey's teenage rival is quoted as saying she admitted to poisoning the goat multiple times over several days. It's all bizarre. We want justice served.
Chat, it's crazy because I like Cedar Park. I know exactly where that is. I know exactly where that is, bruh. Hello?
Dontai, have you reacted to the Sinners movie trailer featuring Michael B. Jordan yet? There's a crazy twist to the movie that they're not directly giving away in the trailer.
How do you know? I like Shawty really killed a goat, bro. Wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen this. This is 3 months old. Yeah, we've seen this already. Yeah, this is like, I don't know how stupid. I don't know how stupid you could be, bro. Holy shit. He's the director.
10 movies releasing in 2025 that could